Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. Well, we had a last-minute announcement today about a Fisker Stockholders meeting, so we're going to cover it live. Thank you for all of you that shared the information out. We obviously want to hear about this. Hopefully, hear from Henrik Fisker. Hopefully, learn some more information about the Nissan deal. We're going to cover it live on this broadcast. So thank you ever so much, everyone, for joining me. This is a last-minute thing. We didn't expect to be covering this, but we are covering it. I've got the event ready to go, so we're very excited about that. This is where it will happen. This is the official broadcast here. There's nothing yet. The event is about to begin. So as soon as it does, I'll bring it to you. We're just listening in at the moment. What are we going to discover? Well, the share price is down. Thank you for your subscription. Thank you for that. And we're just waiting now. The event is about to begin. So thank you ever so much, everyone, for joining me today. It's about to begin. We've got about 10 minutes to go before the event starts. So we're just continually messaging and continually refreshing the screen to make sure everything is working perfectly. Everything's been tested, and we're all good to go. So I've registered, waiting for the event to start. This is where it will be broadcast from. Please stand by. We are waiting. There's no audio or anything at the moment, but as soon as we get it, I will bring it to you. So what do you think? Do you think we're going to get some sort of rally today? We shall find out in a minute. Let's put a poll here. Do you expect good or bad news? What's your thought? Good or bad? Do you expect good or bad news today? Do you expect good or bad news? This is the poll. So good or bad? Or you just simply undecided? You don't know? What do you think? There you go. Let's run a poll during this event. Maybe more class shares on to offer. Rallo, thanks again, Martin. You're very welcome. My members requested it. That's why we're covering it. This event is going to reveal anything. This event is going to reveal anything positive for Fisker only when 8K is filed with Nissan Fisker to be able to confirm the deal. I need it, mate. Fisker is crippling an ailing portfolio. Oh, we need it. Let's get it then for Buckaroony. We want to hear it. We want to hear it for Buckaroony, one of our members, one of our close friends here. So I keep refreshing the screen. I don't take anything for granted. I don't take anything for granted thinking everything's working. I always continue to refresh and continue to check. I don't rely. Oh, there you go. That's exactly why. See? There it is. There is the event. Let me mute the audio so we don't get any leakage. Here we go. Yeah, that's all good. Good. And let me just, got 10 minutes to go. So looking good. I might zoom in on this. Let's see how it displays it. You never know how things are going to go. Every meeting's different, but, this is what I've got right now, and we will optimize the audio for you to give you the best experience as you expect from my channel. Okay, there it is. There is the event. We are playing it. There we go. I'm just muting the audio just for the moment, though. We don't want any leakage at the moment, but I will put that in mute mode. There we go. So we are playing. We've got 9 minutes to go. Okay. We don't need closed captions. No, we won't need that. Okay, let's see what they say today. There you go. There's the audio. Just want to make doubly sure we've got everything as it should be. Yeah. Okay. Now then, after this event, when this event is finished, we'll end the stream. I've got more reviews to do today for members. We're doing a Global Star. We've got Nutrition Holdings. We've got ALT, BBI, Big Bear AI, Global Education. Got a lot. We've also got live on the show on Friday. Our next CEO is coming on the show. That is Flux Power. We've got more CEOs next week. Ascent Solar coming on the show. Lots of stuff to cover. In fact, while I'm just waiting, I'll just check if I've had an update in the last few minutes on that meeting from Ascent ASTI. Let me have a look. Let's have a little quick look. I'm just checking my emails as I'm. Oh, here we go. There you go. That's my Flux Power meeting confirmed for Friday. Excellent. No, nothing from ASTI this morning. Just making sure I've got everything answered immediately. Don't like people waiting for replies. So Fisker is starting to come up. We've got a bit of a bounce here at the moment. We are 7 minutes away from the broadcast. We'll start at 10 o'clock. Just checking the audio. Yeah, that's the audio coming through. We don't want any copyright issues at all. We are running a poll at the moment, and you are saying 59 votes. Do you expect good or bad news? Undecided. Bad is 25, or good is 43. So good is winning, because undecided is undecided, right? Nothing to say there. Anyway, very, very good. Now then, at the end of this broadcast, we will go back to the 24-hour stream. We have an extra channel now. It's called Extra, Martyn Lucas Investor Extra. It's for everyone can speak. It's never in member-only mode. It's always open to everyone. There is the link for it. We are live 24 hours a day. We're soon to be in 360 as well. And this is where everyone can talk who is not a member. So if I do members only events, you can talk here. And this is where we'll be after this event. We will be here after the event. So when I'm getting ready for the next thing, also you'll hear me do my interviews with CEOs here privately when I'm having the initial meeting, when it's not the full broadcast. You'll get the behind the scenes stuff here. Soon it'll be 360. We can walk around the studio, and I'll be interviewing somebody, and you before it's broadcast, and you can see it being made behind the scenes. So there's a lot of stuff here. Information that is available for shareholders before it's broadcast. So if you follow this channel and you keep this running, you never know when I'm going to take a phone call from a CEO, or I'm going to set up a meeting about an earnings or whatever it might be. I will be here live, and as long as they're okay with me broadcasting it, this is kind of inside information. You're getting the information that I'm making before I broadcast it. So I'm trying to get Henrik Fisker on the show. So what if I was talking to Henrik about his meeting that was happening in a minute, and he was able to share me some information? You would hear it first. So this is really, really good stuff. So this is where we'll be at the end of this. We've got 3 minutes to go. So I've given everyone the link to the extra channel. And this event where we are now, let me just double check if I've done this right. Yeah, that's all good. Customization. I will send you back to there at the end of this meeting. That way you can continue the conversation with each other. We've got an whole army over there, different sections you can talk to. and on all the rest of it. And if there is anything breaking news, anything does come out before I broadcast it, as I'm recording it, as I'm making it off air, if you like, you can listen in and you can hear what's going on. So it's a very, very powerful tool for investors, that. Okay, there's the audio. We're just 2 minutes away. So there again is the extra channel. And if you're over on the extra channel now, here's the link back to the main event where we are right now. So if you are an investor in any stock, you might want to have that channel running in the background all the time. There's just background music running, but there's the chat. And if I ever come on and start interviewing someone, before it's broadcast, before the video's made, you can see that information. And more CEOs are contacting me. I want to get Elon Musk on the show. The sky is the limit. And people are saying to me they prefer being on this show. It's more real. It's honest. They know I'm not in the stock. I only own the S&P. I don't pump and dump. I'm here to protect the viewers, provide the best information. No one can sponsor or influence me in any way. I just want to bring the facts to you. I'm not trying to gain subscribers or viewers or super chats. I'm just trying to provide the best, most live, most real channel in the world. That's my aim. So that channel there will give you extra information. And you could even drop a request in saying, hey, can you do something for me? And I'll see it and maybe I'll research it live, as you watch. Anyway, okay, there's the audio. We've got 1 minute to go. Let's see if they're on time. It's not a normal earnings, of course. It is a stockholders meeting. Not attended one of these before. This will be interesting. And I see there's lots of people in the 24-hour chat keeping it going all the time to keep up with this. Now then, we want this information to get out to the world. And you guys have not tapped the share button. Tap the like button. Come on, we've got 176 watching. Please tap the like button and share it. Look at this. It's a terrible number. You've all forgotten to share and like the video on social media. Come on, you can do better than that. Once we get to 100, YouTube will start to suggest the video. What's going on there? Chat, keeping it going. We've got to be busy. We've got to get more active than this. Otherwise, we've got no flipping chance. Come on, people. Get to it. Right. Let's go back to the meeting then. It's going to start now. Still playing audio. Right, we're now at the 10 o'clock. Start anytime. I am playing the audio, but it's muted. Okay, it's muted at the moment. I'm going to keep muting it. Going to keep checking. Vaz, Martin, thanks for broadcasting this.
Good morning. I'm Henrik Fisker, CEO and Chairman of the Board of Directors of Fisker Inc. Welcome to the special meeting of stockholders of Fisker Inc., which I will now call to order. Crystal Pauli of American Election Services will act as the Inspector of Elections of this meeting and has executed an oath of the Inspector of Elections. I will now turn the meeting over to Corey McGillivray, our Vice President, Securities, Governance and Compliance, and Corporate Secretary, who is acting as Secretary for the meeting.
Thank you, Henrik. The rules of procedures are posted on the virtual special meeting website. To conduct an orderly meeting and to give all eligible stockholders and proxy holders an opportunity to participate, we ask that you adhere to these rules at all times. An opportunity will be provided to present questions related to today's proposals. Please follow the instructions provided on the virtual special meeting screen to submit questions. The board fixed February 8th, 2024 as the record date for determining stockholders entitled to notice of and to vote at this meeting. As of the close of business on February 8th, 2024, Fisker had outstanding 402,816,178 shares of Class A common stock, each of which is entitled to one vote, and 132,354,128 shares of Class B common stock, each of which is entitled to 10 votes. Based on the tabulation of proxies already received from stockholders, and to the best of our knowledge, there is present at this meeting a quorum for the transaction of business. The final report of the Inspector of Elections will include the votes, if any, of stockholders present and voting at the meeting. It is 8:02 a.m. Pacific Time, and the polls are open for voting. Any stockholders desiring to vote should do so at this time through the internet using the virtual special meeting website. We have two proposals from the company that stockholders are being asked to approve. First, to approve, for purposes of the rules of the New York Stock Exchange, the potential issuance of more than 19.99% of the outstanding shares of Class A common stock. And second, to approve an amendment to the company's second amended and restated certificate of incorporation to increase the total number of shares of Class A common stock that the company will have authority to issue from 1,250,000,000 shares to 2 billion shares. Detailed information concerning these proposals is in the proxy statement sent to or made available to Fisker stockholders. We will now have a brief question and answer period on these proposals. If you have a question, please submit your question in the space provided on the virtual meeting screen and follow the instructions provided on the virtual meeting screen.
Yes, correct. Meta is down around the world. Tap the like and share button, everybody.
The time allotted for Q&A on the proposals has expired. And
share this to the world.
Questions. All votes should be submitted through the internet using the virtual meeting website at this time, because votes cannot be accepted after the polls are closed, which will happen momentarily. We will pause briefly to allow for any additional votes.
Please tap the like button and share button, and there will be a 24-hour feed
All votes being
after
submitted.
this.
It is 8:04 a.m. Pacific Time, and the polls are now closed. Based on information we have received from our Inspector of Elections, I will now announce the preliminary voting results for the meeting, which remain subject to the Inspector of Elections' final report. Stockholders have approved, for purposes of the rules of the New York Stock Exchange, the potential issuance of more than 19.99% of the outstanding shares of Class A common stock. Stockholders have approved the amendment to the company's second amended and restated certificate of incorporation to increase the total number of shares of Class A common stock that the company will have authority to issue from 1,250,000,000 shares to 2 billion shares. Final results of the vote will be recorded as stated in the minutes of this meeting and also filed with the Securities and Exchange Commission on a Form 8-K within 4 business days. This concludes the formal business of the meeting. The special meeting is now adjourned.
Okay. Looks like there's no more broadcast. Just wait for a second. Will we get... No, there is no more context. Let me just double check. So, yeah, there's just audio now. I don't think there's anything else coming. That seems it. Okay, so basically a dilution gone to the shareholders to raise more capital. That's what it is. Now, will the share price plummet or go up on this news? What do you think? Let's end this poll and see if you are happy with the result. Let me check the broadcast. No, there is no more broadcast now. We are done. So what we're going to do now is we're going to end this poll and let me run another poll and see what you say. Start a poll. Are you happy? Are you happy with the result? So the price is going to drop now because we just issued more stock. Are you happy with the result? Basically, more stocks available, the price will go down, it's worth less, but the company have more money. Essentially, that's what it is. Are you happy with the result? It will punish your stocks a little bit, but you can buy it lower, but it means the company have got more money. That's what's going to happen here. So what do you think to that? The stock is going to go down, I would expect. So what are you going to do? Let's see how you vote. Now, the phone line is open. Does anybody want to call in to the show? If you'd like to be on the show and have your say, it is members only, I'm afraid. So members can call in. This is where you can call into. It's martynlucas.com. Go to the call in button. You can call into the show. If you want to call in, I will give you, it's good, bad news, Kevin B. 2 billion shares. It'll never move, says Paul Knowles. Anyway, if you want to call in, let me give you the link to call in. You can be live on the show. Let me give everybody the link right now. I would like your thoughts, like your opinions. Here is the live phone-in. It is members only, so we don't want scammers and bots and people like that phoning in. But there is the link. I'll post it 3 times. There is the link, and here's the password. Lucas AIDS. It's case sensitive, so uppercase L and uppercase A. There is the call. If you want to be into the show, I will keep this broadcast going for another 5 minutes. If nobody wants to call in, I will end the broadcast, and then it will go back to the 24-hour stream where you can continue to debate and talk and discuss what you like. This is the I'll give you the link for it. This is the extra channel where we are live 24 hours a day, or near enough, soon to go 360. So let me give everybody the link right here. That's the event. If you want to carry on discussing, you can see the conversation goes 24 hours a day. People are in here sharing information. If I get Henrik Fisker on the show, I have asked him, and hopefully he will come on. You might hear me setting up the meeting here before it actually happens, a private meeting, as long as he's prepared to let me share that private meeting. That's where it goes on. So anyway, let me come back to the poll. We haven't got anybody on the phone line. I'm going to keep it open for another minute. If not, I will end the broadcast. Are you happy with the result? 58% said no. I would expect the stock price to go down, but however, it might not go down because it now means, the stock price is already undervalued. It's already been pummeled. It now means the company has more money to issue more share. They'll have more money, which is good. They've gone to the shareholder, so you might regard that as a good move. Remember, if they're raising funds and coming to the investor, as long as they're not giving themselves pay rises, but they're doing it for the benefit of the business, then you can benefit from this. I don't know if the stock's going to go down anymore. It's already dropped 7% today, probably on the rumor of all this. It's probably already happened. Normally on a stock, it can drop 20%, 30% on this sort of news, but we've already had that before this rumor, before this statement. So I don't know. Anyway, it looks like nobody wants to call in. That's absolutely fine. So I'm going to send you all now to the 24-hour stream. I'm going to get prepared for my next meeting. I've got more CEOs to interview. And events to prepare for the closing bell, and also any other information. Plus, we've got reviews today, lots of reviews for stocks. So let me give everybody the links right now that you might need. Here it is, my alpha spread. If you want to do the research that I do, my members get a lifetime discount to that. They get my membership for free. There's Stock Twits. There's my music channel. As you know, I'm not a YouTuber. I'm not here for subscribers and stuff. I'm the World Piano Man. I do live entertainment every day as well. Here is the membership link. Here is Discord if you want to get information from our traders, what they're trading. There is our X account. There's the all links. There's the extra channel. There's the Instagram. Okay. I've given everybody everything you need, I think. All right. It's all out. So I think I've answered all the questions. There is no live phone-ins. So what we're going to do now is send you back to the 24-hour stream where you can talk to everybody, stay in contact, which will be great. That's where I'll announce any other events, or you'll hear me set up events and do live phone calls and emails and stuff like that with whatever's going on. Okay, so going to end the poll. It's pretty much 50-50, but no, you did not like it. Many of you did, though. 44% did. So let's close out the show then and send you back to the 24-hour stream. You've all got the link there. It'll automatically go there. Thank you ever so much, everyone who shared this information out. Click the share and the like button. But it's time for me to wrap up this event and get ready for our next event. All right, that's it from me. Thank you, Tim Lee. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. So this partnership won't mean much, says Caddy Chan. Nissan is a trash car maker. No, that's not true at all. We covered that yesterday with the false information going around that Nissan is 10th on the list when it comes to debt. It's 10th on the list. There's a YouTuber going around trying to make a name for himself and earn some free views. Remember, YouTubers always like making videos on negative news. I just give you the news. I'm not interested in negative or positive or sponsored or promoted. I just give you the facts. The facts are Nissan is 10th on the list when it comes to debt. There are companies way more debt, have way more debt than Nissan. So that information put out by that YouTuber to gain some free views for himself, for his greed and his self-indulgence, is nonsense. The fact is Nissan is in a much stronger position than many of the legacy car companies, way above it. Anyway, there you go. Good morning, Market Profit. We've not seen you for a while. Anyway, let's go. I've got to go. I've got more interviews with CEOs coming up. You can see it happening live in the 24-hour stream. I've given you the link to the extras channel. I'll see you back in a bit. Thanks to our members. But I'm going to see you all in a bit. Thanks for joining me. And it's been a great morning. Join me now for the 24-hour chat. Until then, as always, have a wonderful morning. The 24-hour chat is running right now. I'm going to be back soon with more events. Until then, as always, take care of yourselves and each other.